Hey you guys, Thursday night, we are live. So tonight I figured that because Christmas is so close, so it's Thursday and Christmas is Monday, right? Yeah. Any last minute information that you may need, I thought, you know what, let me just put it out there. It's not too late. So, excuse me, my voice has been doing crazy stuff. Anyway, so I figured let's just go through a couple things. So the very first thing that I wanted to talk about, and we touched on it last week a little bit, was being grateful and making sure that your children are in fact grateful and discussing with them, maybe even before they tear open their presents, to make sure that after they do that, that they thank every person that gave them presents. You know, it shouldn't always be expected, and you know, who knows if there's going to be a time that will come that they can't get those kinds of presents, and they shouldn't take it for granted. So make sure that they are always grateful, and just look everybody in the eye and be sure to say thank you, because you'd be surprised that gets lost, or you have to remind them and they're like, thank you. And it's like, yeah, no, big thank you, like you mean it. So even practice with them, you know, have them practice how they're going to say thank you. Always a good idea to do that stuff ahead of time. And then, oh my God, I have everything on my phone, and the phone, I have the new iPhone 10, and it just like goes black on me and I can't figure it out. So you'll have to excuse me, all my stuff. Can you see? No, you can't see that at all. Wow. Okay, so I just look like a psycho. Okay, so the first thing is be grateful. The second thing is that there's a lot of people that are traveling with kids. So let me give you some very helpful tips, because I traveled with Spencer a ton when he was young. I brought Peyton all the way home from China, which was no joke, and she was 10 and a half months old. So let me tell you, now is not the time to be working on any behavior modification when you are on that plane. You have 150 people that are traveling. Now is not the time to let them scream it out. Give them whatever they need to shut up. Now is not the time. They need to be quiet. They need to not kick the seat in front of them. They need to do all of those things appropriately. So do whatever you have to do in order to make sure they are well behaved on that plane. So what can you do? All right, so again, this takes a little preparation, and it can actually also be fun to prepare for the plane ride together. So ask them, what are your favorite things? And you'll know, I mean, chances are you're gonna be able to help pack that also. This is awesome. Hi, Cher. Hi, Shayna. This is not the time to also be on an electronic diet. This would be a great time to pull out iPhones, to pull out iPads, and make sure that they are just entertained while they are on that plane. As I said, now is not the time to do any type of behavior modification. Now, of course, if your child is an avid book reader, bring books. I mean, Peyton loves her electronics, but also I'll pack, Peyton packs this stuff like a year ahead of time. But you can pack books. You can pack coloring books. You can pack electronics with a couple different games. Pack snacks. These are all the things, just in case your flight is delayed. You know, pack some water that you can bring. Even any medications or anything like that that you can bring to, if God forbid something happens while you're on the plane. I used to pack everything when Spencer was a baby. So just make sure that you think ahead. I mean, if you have real babies, you know, think about a diaper bag. What would you pack in a diaper bag? You know, I used to carry my Lanta, I used to carry Tylenol, all that kind of stuff, extra diapers, extra everything. But if they're a little older, definitely involve them in the process and have them pick it out, and have a great little special travel bag that is all theirs. Don't make it your bag, make it their bag, and let them be responsible for it. It's amazing for them to be part of that. And just again, before you get on the plane, before you travel to your destination, make sure that you review what your expectations are of your children. Now, of course, you can't say, if you kick the person in front of us, I'm gonna take away your electronics. No. That does not exist on the plane. We do not do that. Just do whatever you can to make sure that they are well behaved. Now, if you have a situation where your children are like acting like maniacs, get up, go to the back of the plane. You know, if the fasten seatbelt sign is off, go to the back of the plane, that kind of stuff. You really want to try not to disrupt things and just quietly and calmly try and talk to your child and distract them, you know, get them to start thinking about something else. So that is my tip for traveling with children. And then finally, I thought, you know, I touched on gratitude, touched on the traveling, and now I thought I would actually tell you guys what I got for my kids in case you're still looking for any last minute ideas, because actually some people have emailed me and texted me and asked me, what do I get? What do I get? What do I get? So keep in mind that my children's ages are, Spencer's going to be 18. Hi, how you doing? That's a whole nother subject that my son's going to be 18 in 3 months. What? Yes. Digest that for a minute. I'm old. Peyton will be 11 in 3 months. So we have 10 and 17, just shy of 11 and 18. So what did I get for Spencer? He's super, and I put this was the first night of Hanukkah, so I put this, that was actually the video. In case you guys saw it, you'll know what my kids got. Spencer got a shoe shine kit. He's super into clothing, shoes, that kind of stuff, and I thought, and it was in a cool case, like leather and canvas case, like super manly, and hi Angie, and super manly, and he dug it, you know, he likes all that kind of stuff. So he's totally extra when it comes to clothes. So that I thought was a good idea. He also he's super duper into cars, and he likes that carbon fiber, which is like beyond expensive in cars. And they make a wallet made out of carbon fiber. So, and it had all different color stitching, and I got him the red, which matches his car. So there's that. You can get wallets. I also got him cologne, which he loved, which is a pretty good dupe, I would say, for the, we've been looking for a dupe for the Creed Aventus, which is $350 a bottle. So this was Prada. So, you know, it was still on the pricey side, but it was certainly not $350. So it was the Prada one. He wanted something to block out the light in the morning. So I got him an eye cover. He said he rips them off, that it doesn't work, but whatever. It was like a stupid gift I got from Amazon, just something to open up. Then he cleans his car. You know, I mean, he's a 17-year-old boy. So he cleans his car every single weekend. And one of his friends had like this, you know, like the foam guns, the professional foam guns that are at the car wash. That was, I got that off of Amazon, and it was this like professional foam gun. And then also with it, I got professional grade soap. So he was so jacked up. He was so psyched. And because his friend had like a foam gun, I don't know if it was the same one or whatever, but he thought this was super cool, and it was going to just shave so much time off of all of his car washing and blah, 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 blah. So he thought that was really cool. And then there's this one, as I said, my son is super into clothing and stuff like that. There is something called a Thompson tee for any of you with men in your life, whether it's your children, your adult children, or husbands or whatever. There's something called a Thompson tee that's like super nice cotton, and it has like special material under the armpit to absorb sweat. I know that sounds disgusting, but it's to absorb sweat and to help with those types of things. I mean, we're here in Florida, so sweating is an all the time kind of thing. So I got him it's called Thompson tee, and he was super jacked about that. I think that, yes, that was all for Spencer. For Peyton, As you guys know, I call my kids my ducklings. Peyton got me this last year. So of course, the big thing with kids right now, you know, there's always some sort of craze, are those squishy things. What do you call them? Squishy things? I call them squishy things. So Peyton, on a slow boat from China, still hasn't arrived yet, from Amazon. Amazon's amazing. From Amazon, I got her a squishy duckling. I also got her like a funny iPad cover that had like handles that like stuck up, that's like, you know, kind of silly looking. I got her a laptop. Well, I got her a laptop, a pretty inexpensive laptop that wasn't even really for the holidays. She needed one. So we finally bit the bullet and got her that. But I also, on a slow boat from China, ordered, literally a slow boat from China. I'm not kidding. They all are coming from China. I got her a duckling. I mean, Peyton is obsessed with ducks. So I got her a duckling laptop cover. So I think she'll be, it hasn't come yet, but I think she'll be super excited about it. Bath bombs. The kids really love those now. The girls love those. I got her a stuffed animal. She loves animals, hedgehog. I got her a backpack. I don't know, she has a backpack, but she wanted another backpack. She wanted a travel backpack. So again, that goes back to packing your own bags and stuff like that. Peyton loves. Whenever she knows that she's sleeping out, the backpack gets packed. It's like her favorite thing to do is pack. So if it's not your child's favorite thing to do it with them. Make it fun. You know, hey, do you love this? Do you love that? Blah, 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 blah. So turn it into a fun activity. I mean, really, these are things that you guys can do together that really can be fun, you know, packing the bags. I got her a kite because in aftercare at school, they made a kite and we couldn't get it to fly. So I thought that would be fun, you know, a nice, fun outdoor activity here in Florida. We're always looking for stuff like that you can do outside instead of like rotting at home. So a kite. And then, like I said, she got a laptop. So those are all the things that I got my kids. That was a lot. And the other thing that I know kids love, you know, so Spencer still plays Xbox, but I don't do the Xbox games or anything like that. Really, there were no electronics with the exception of the laptop. And that really was for school. She takes that to school. But, you know, another present that I don't think is too expensive is that Google Home. I think that is pretty reasonable. So you guys can do something like that. Google Home, you can do Alexa. I know Spencer got Alexa last year from, I think, his father. He loves it. That thing wakes him up. It reminds him of things. Those are great presents for the kids that are electronics, but are, you know, not like they're rotting on their phone. You know, Peyton always likes books, encyclopedias. Yes, we went to go have pictures taken tonight, and this is a total sidebar. Went to go have pictures taken. Peyton is such a fanatic with animals that we were at a park and she saw what she told me. Can you tell me how a 10-year-old knows this? A star-nosed mole rat. It was a baby, she said, that lost its mommy and that they live under the ground, and so she was building him a hole. Really? I have never heard of a star-nosed mole rat. But anyway, we digress. So she always loved, I mean, she has like a gazillion animal encyclopedias, that kind of stuff. But so those are my gift guides. You guys don't have any questions tonight. That is it for me. My kids are on vacation. I cannot even tell you how excited they are. They are thrilled. Spencer had exams. Peyton had just school. They are thrilled to be on vacation. We are not going anywhere. The children are not going anywhere. We are having a staycation, which I think really is pretty great because I live in South Florida and it's 85 degrees. So we're going to stay home, chill out, relax, have fun, run around, fly kites, things like that. And I can't wait. I can't wait for the holiday. It's going to be fun. I hope that you guys have an amazing, amazing, amazing Christmas. For those of you that celebrate Christmas, I know Hanukkah's over, but a happy Hanukkah to everybody that celebrated Hanukkah. And I will be on with you guys before New Year's, but I really wish you all just the most beautiful holiday with your children. And something that I think I've forgotten to say, like in all my newsletters and in all my videos, is that I think it's really fun to create certain traditions over the holidays. So certain dinners that you'll make, certain places that you'll always eat with your children, or, you know, certain things, decorating the tree with your kids like a certain way. I just think that, you know, having traditions with your family just makes things that much richer and, you know, more traditional. And I think they definitely look forward to it. So anything that you guys can start or create, or even just a silly game that maybe you guys always play on Christmas, or, you know, a ritual about waking up on Christmas morning for those of you that celebrate. I just think it would be super fun. So that is it for my holiday guide. If any of you came on late, go back and listen to it. It'll be up on my Facebook, so you can listen to the gratitude, you can listen to the airplane guide, and finally the gifts. So anyway, I hope you guys are amazing and enjoy your family so much during this holiday, and I will see you next week. Bye.